Hi guys, welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am here to do the zodiac sign of, where are we? Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers are welcome here. This is for the month of June. It's a relationship reading. It's not a singles reading, so you kind of have to have somebody on your heart and mind. Take a moment to think about who you want this reading to be about and set your intentions. I read using the he and she pronouns. I have an agreement with my spirit guides that the masculine is the masculine, the feminine is the feminine, but it doesn't have to be in a masculine or feminine body. But you will know because the feminine energy is the softer, more yielding, more nurturing energy, and the masculine energy is, you know, the masculine energy, the doer, the dominant energy. So what else do I need to tell you? If you'd like a personal private reading, everything you need is in the description box below, including a link to my Patreon. If you're on a twin flame journey and you'd like help with that, please check out the Patreon at the 1111 and tier. And if you'd like a free reading, then please check out my Amazon wish list. If you make a donation to the channel, I always use all the crystals or candles or tools, decks, whatever you want to donate. I always use them on camera for the channel. And if you do so, make sure you send a gift receipt with one question, one topic, and one question or topic, and an email to where I can send you your reading. You can send it anonymous, or you can, and I prefer you tell me who you are so I can thank you. I'm going to lay out some cards to do an energy check-in and see what the story is. And I'll read the story, and if it's your story, then it's your reading. If it's not your story, go check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, or cross-watch your person's zodiac sign. If you're a new viewer, I hope you enjoy this reading, and I hope you decide to join our tribe by hitting the subscribe. Drop us a comment letting us know that you're new here. And if you're a returning viewer, I always tell you guys how much I love and appreciate you. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you. And over the years, you've been very loyal. So I am so appreciative of you guys. Now, how this reading is going to go is I am going to do the energy check-in to see, you know, what the story is. Sometimes it starts at the beginning and kind of goes through to the now. Other times it could be past, present, future. I kind of read it as we go. And if it fits your story, it fits your story. I will do that. I will clarify that. Then I will look at the person on your heart and mind's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and next action. And then I will get you advice. Nope, I'm sorry. We'll get their intentions, thoughts, etc. And then we're going to do messages from your person to you in the month of June. And then we'll get you advice and a timing card. And remember, time is everything is happening in the now moment. So it's more about alignment than timing. So if the timing is not what you want it to be, you can always change that. Okay? All right. Let's just get into it, shall we? For Aquarius in the month of June. Dear Mother, Father, God, please come into this space and bless it. Make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection. Cast my ego to the outside so I may be a clear channel for spirit messages. And cast my viewer's ego to the outside so they may be a clear receiver of spirit messages. We ask that it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 2 more shuffles and a cut. And we're just going to get down to the nitty-gritty. All right. All right. What is the story, Spirit? What do we need to know? Wow. Well, alrighty then. I don't know if all these are on camera, but they should be. All right, so the story I'm seeing here is that well, I'm going to have to clarify. Because it looks to me like this started off very successful. It started off really good. It felt good. You felt recognized, revered. It felt solid. And then boom, something happened. Somebody walked away either from this connection, or we'll find out more when I clarify, but somebody left something, or they're thinking about leaving and starting over. Ooh, I have to clarify this, because honestly, this could be somebody in this relationship wants to leave. They're thinking about, oh, should I cut my losses? Should I just chuck it all in the fuck it bucket and bring it down? Heal and move on? They're looking at it. Looking at it. See this Queen of Pentacles looking at it? This Queen of Cups looking at it? This Hanged Man looking at it? And if this isn't between the two of you, if this isn't, you know, one of you thinking about, seriously thinking about leaving the other, bringing the tower down, healing and moving on, then there could be something or someone else that needs to go. Needs to go. I mean, look at this. This is a healing process. If this is something that already happened, I don't know. I don't think it has. I won't know the full story until I clarify, but it feels to me like this is somebody trying to make a decision, a decisive, solid decision. About where they want to be. Huh. Let's just clarify this hot mess. Aquarius, what are you guys doing in the month of June? I'm hoping that the clarifiers change this storyline a lot. Unless this is exactly what needs to happen, because the tower is divine intervention. It's like, you know, this needs to be looked at. This choice needs to be made. Or the universe will just make it for you. Or them. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's looking at this. Why the 6 of Wands, though? I mean, I see somebody thinking about making this decision, but why the 6 of Wands? Knight of Swords. Could it be pride? Ego, maybe? Or if it's this feminine, which it obviously is, it's the feminine that's thinking about this. Maybe they found something out, because the Knight of Swords is like a messenger sometimes. It's fast moving news, incoming mail is what I'm hearing. Incoming news. That has shifted this in some way. Maybe this Knight of Swords is this Tower, because he's here too. Clarify the Knight of Swords. I'm going to get extra nosy now, because this is not clear to me yet. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What is he? Queen of Wands. It is incoming news. See, it's all clarifying that 6 of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Wands. This feminine is seriously wondering if she makes this move or makes this decision to move, to leave. It's going to take confidence. It's going to take the feeling of success, you know. It's like, can I do this successfully? If I do this, will I be successful? I know this energy because, you know, I've been in relationships where I'm a people pleaser, and I hate to break up with people because I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to break their hearts. I don't want to be the one to say this isn't working for me. And so I often wonder, you know, can I make it stick? Because I have a hard time making it stick, especially if they're a nice person, especially if it's just because we're not compatible and there's nothing wrong with the other person. It just isn't what I want. This feels very specific. And I almost feel like right about now, I've got people leaving this reading because it's not their story. But it's somebody's story. It's going to land hard with somebody. Remember, check out your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, and cross-watch your person sign if this is what somebody needs to hear, but it's not yours. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen. And sometimes when I get the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands together, there could be a committed relationship and another woman. But I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like this is this feminine looking at this situation as, you know, kind of like it's stable. You know, maybe the person's really good to you. Maybe they're a nice person. They're just not your person. It's like desire versus stability. And here it's emotions versus desire. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is she here? Yeah, see, she's thinking. She's thinking a lot. Stuck and stinking thinking. I don't know what to do. See, look, there's a blindfold here. There's a blindfold here. I don't know what to do. But she's looking at it. She's looking at it. Why does she want to leave? Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Oh, maybe it's about stability. Maybe it is a stable, committed relationship. Maybe she's feeling stifled, stuck. Again, it's the Queen that's thinking of leaving. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Or maybe this is all about desire and this Queen wants stability. That could be it too. I mean, we could flip that story. Maybe you've been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, but they're not proposing, or they're not grounding it, or they're not committing to you. And then you're thinking about walking away. See, there's that decision. Looking at your options, looking at the future, trying to make a decision, a choice about this Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups explains itself. It's leaving. I'm not emotionally fulfilled here and I'm ready to go. But there's a draw and a pull in both directions. Tell me about the Tower. What is this Tower about? Strength. And destiny. It's like the universe is giving this Queen a boost, like a B12 shot in the ass. To move toward her destiny. You know, sometimes we get in relationships, they're good relationships. They just don't go anywhere. They just don't seem to reach their full potential. Nine of Cups. They just, and you put a lot of emotional investment in it and it just doesn't seem to get any better. But it kind of feels like Spirit's, you know, stepping in and giving this Queen a nice B12 shot to get her moving, to make her look and move with determination. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. It's like, you know, I'm just getting this feeling of the Four of Cups, which hasn't showed up yet, but it's like, you know, this is good, but it ain't great. It's not. My heart's not in it. And also with the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Queen of Cups, this is about intuition. This is about, you know, listening to that inner voice that says, end it. Move away. Move toward what you should have, you know, it's like you took a wrong turn and just kept going. And this is like a course correction. And your intuition is really kind of driving this need to choose. Or you could have found out that there was another woman involved. Or many. And that could be a Tower moment for sure. So tell me about this Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Oh my God, the Four of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. It's like Spirit saying, I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. This needs to end. It needs to end because it's off balance. It's not right. Tell me again about the Four of Swords. What are we healing from? What are we thinking about? Three of Pentacles. So this is, for me, I don't know why, but it's just the way I meditated, and from the very beginning of doing tarot, I have this kind of mental agreement with Spirit that after a Tower moment, we need the Three of Pentacles to rebuild. And so this is about healing after this Tower moment and taking time to heal before rebuilding. And see, we got the Fool, so that's a new beginning. All right, let's clarify this Fool. Knight of Cups. One more on the Fool, please. And the Moon. Because what you don't see coming is a new person, a new thing. It's what you don't see coming is a brand new opportunity is coming in with a Knight of Cups. Or maybe it's a secret because the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Maybe you do know. Maybe this is a third-party situation. Maybe it's a secret. Secret lover. Doesn't have to be. Take what's yours. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. We've seen her twice. Why is she here? One more, please. Oh. It's funny. If this has already happened, if this is a storyline, you know, where, oh, I was unhappy, or there was sneaking around, cheating, there was other women, or I just didn't feel like this was the right person for me, then it's this Queen of Cups is kind of blocking. New offers. Because maybe she's still healing. Maybe she's still hurt with the Five of Pentacles. But I think that what you don't see coming, or what you didn't see coming if it's already happened, is that the minute you closed this cycle or this situation out, took time to heal, then something brand new is coming in. And I don't know that this will resonate with everybody, but this is, I heard Ghost from the Past. This Knight of, because look, they look very similar. This Knight of Cups and this Death card could be somebody returning that you thought it was over with, bringing in some kind of a message or an offer, and unexpectedly, right? And you're blocking, defensive. That doesn't have to be for everybody, but I definitely think that Aquarius, what you don't see coming is a new chapter, with someone else from your past, or somebody from your past, or this person returning, or this is a brand new chapter with somebody new that you just maybe don't feel ready for yet. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I don't trust. I need to be smart. Oh, look at bottom of the deck. This is like, this queen. Look at the Emperor and the Empress, Ten of Swords, and the Tower. All right, so obviously this is either out with the old, in with the new, and the new is like your divine counterpart, or this is your divine counterpart that you've been really kind of on a journey with, this healing journey, the Fool's journey. And what comes around goes around. It's like they're returning. But this queen is really worried about trusting her intuition, trusting her ability to make the right choice. And there could have been an abandonment here. This tower was painful. But it was spiritually a lesson. Look, we're way back to the beginning there. I like this energy though. This is like, you know, for some of you, with this ending comes a brand new beginning, because you had the courage and strength to leave something that wasn't good. And if this is this person returning after abandoning you, then obviously you're wondering whether or not you can trust the offer. We'll take a look at their thoughts, feelings, intentions, etc. in just a moment. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Four of Cups. I told you I felt the Four of Cups. It's like this Queen of Cups. I'm getting two storylines. For some of you, this is a brand new person. But once bitten, twice shy. It's like, you know, part of your soul's journey and soul's lesson is learning to heal from the past and forgive the past so that you can feel confident again in a new beginning. The second storyline I'm getting is that this person who abandoned you, or you abandoned them, you know, whatever it was, it feels like an abandonment wound with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. If they return, you don't, or this queen don't know if she can trust it. Trust them. But there really is a good match either coming in, or the person from the past is kind of a destined match. I mean, when I get the Hanged Man, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor and Empress, I mean, this could be a twin flame situation. Doesn't have to be, don't own it if it's not yours, but this is, you know, Four of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. It's like, Can I trust this? Do I want to go down this road again? Do I want to feel that way again? What if they do it again? What if it happens again? Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Why is it here? Six of Wands, right back to the beginning. It's like full circle to the Five of Pentacles again with the King of Cups, the Lovers. Look at this energy. Holy crap. I mean, come on. Look at the divine counterparts. Like, bam, one after another. We've got the High Priestess with the Hierophant. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the spiritual lesson. We've got the divine intervention. We've got, you know, painful endings. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, there's a lot going on in this situation, Aquarius. And again, so this has been a very spiritual lesson for you. You're either successfully drawing in a divine counterpart, or you've been in this journey with a divine counterpart and you've been mirroring each other and going back and forth, and there's been abandonment wounds, there's been stuff that was subconscious that's being brought to the conscious mind and being healed. But I can see the divine feminine doubting all of this. So if this feels like your story, which if you're still here, it probably does. If it doesn't feel like your story and you're still here, please don't try and make it fit. Go watch your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. If it's resonating, drop me a comment saying, you know, I claim this reading. All right. We're going to take a look at your person's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and next actions. And I don't know if you're on a twin flame journey, but this is definitely about a really good match, a perfect match coming in for you or for the feminine in this situation. And I've been using the twin flame journey oracle or tarot deck from Mystic Moon Oracles. And not because I assume everybody's on a twin flame journey, but because I really like the way the artwork and descriptions show me the person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. All right, one more shuffle, Spirit, and a cut. And I'd like to know, in the month of June, the thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions of the person on my viewers' heart and mind. The person they're thinking of, the person they're here for. All right. How is my viewer's person currently thinking about my viewer? Knight of Pentacles, we saw that. Slow and steady wins the race. I think we saw that. I don't know. I've done a lot of readings today. It could have been one of the other ones. So when they think about my viewer, the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy for me. Doesn't mean they have to be a Virgo. It's just energy. But it's somebody who really wants to do the right thing. And they want to take their time and do it right. And so they could be thinking you're like that. Or they could be thinking that they're like that. And again, in the very beginning, I was kind of channeling for somebody that maybe this person didn't commit. Maybe they didn't bring that ring or that solid commitment. If that resonates with you, this person could be looking at you like you're expectant. You're expectant of some kind of forward progression and no stagnation. No just dating for 7 years or whatever. All right, that was for somebody. If it's been 7 years, drop it in the comments for me. All right, so thoughts about my viewer. How about how they feel about my viewer? Ooh, 5 of Cups, old wounds. Yeah, see, there was an abandonment wound. And this person is either triggered by that abandonment wound or they think you are. You know, maybe, just maybe, this is somebody new and they're like, really, I want to move this forward. I'm willing to take my time. But I think that the Queen has some residual wounds that haven't fully healed yet with that 4 of Swords. Or they maybe caused these wounds. I mean, you'll know more than I do. All right, tell me about their intentions in the month of June for my viewer. King of Wands, I saw that in the underdeck energy. Visionary leader, this person has a plan. And I can see them coming in. Whether it's the old person or a new person, they're coming in hot. And now we've got all the matches, right? Oh, no, we didn't get the King of Pentacles. But we had the King and Queen of Swords, I believe. The King and Queen of Cups. And now the King and Queen of Wands. So what we're missing is the King of Pentacles. And maybe that was the whole problem. Was that this person couldn't commit or for whatever reason. Or this is somebody brand new and they want to take their time before they become that King of Pentacles because they know the Queen, that there's something that needs to be healed either between them or one or the other is working on healing from an old situation. Okay, what is this knight's actions, this king's actions in the month of June? Come on, Spirit, you know, it would really be nice to see some solid action in these relationships. What is the actions they'll take in the month of June towards my viewer? Ooh, Knight of Swords. Decisive action. I like it. Finally. Geez, I've been doing all these zodiacs and it felt like there was a lot of waiting energy, but this is not waiting energy. This is let's get it on. This person's going to take decisive action. All right, and so we've got thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions. That's everything. And we're back again to the 6 of Wands. Apparently I needed to shuffle. Success and recognition. This person or you really wants this to work. I really want this to work. This has to work. It just has to. All right. Let's clarify. Knight of Pentacles. Why is it here? In the thoughts. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Slow and steady. This person wants to commit. This person wants to build. They're bringing a solid offer, wanting to build toward the ultimate commitment. Tell me about the 5 of Cups in their heart space. Why? The Moon. The Death. And the 5 of Cups again. I think they regret leaving, or they know that you are grieving an old relationship. It's either grieving this relationship, if it's a renewal, or grieving something else, someone else. What are we grieving? Maybe not taking action sooner. Maybe leaving. What are they grieving? What they said? I'm getting that they're grieving because they didn't take decisive action in the past. Or they waited too long. Or they didn't tell you something. Or they didn't have clarity. Jeez. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is it here in their intentions? Look, I am moving forward. I am going to tell you. I'm going to communicate. We're going to talk it out. I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to act on it. This could be texting. This could be literally getting on the bus, the motorcycle, in the car, and traveling towards you. It could be a travel card. All right, tell me about the Knight of Swords. Why is he here? Again, back to the Knight of Pentacles. It's like this person has made up their mind that they are going to move this forward, but they're not sure if you'll be receptive or not. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I think this person regrets. Moving slow. Not communicating. That's not for everybody. Like this person wants you to heal, wants to give you time to heal, even though they feel like they want to move fast, it's like they're taking you into consideration or themselves into consideration. You know, we've got these old wounds here. We've got this loss, this regret. You know, maybe somebody has an abandonment wound because their previous somebody passed away and died and left them, and they're grieving, they're healing. I don't know. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. There's that King of Wands. One more on the King of Wands. The Tower. The Knight of Wands. Five of Swords. Three of Wands. There's that Queen of Pentacles. That wanted to come out before. This person wants to fight for you. Maybe there's competition. I don't know what the Five of Swords is. I got to clarify it, because obviously everything else looks like this person is looking to the future, wanting to make a commitment, wanting to make a choice to commit. There's that Knight of Swords again. It's destiny. Look at this person ain't waiting around no more. Tell me about the Five of Swords. We went from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. This person's not waiting anymore. They're going to fight for you. They're going to fight for this. They want to win. In a very good way, though. In a very good way. They want to... This is good. I don't know where you are in all of this. I don't know if you're the queen or if you're the masculine. All I know is that the masculine wants this to happen and wants it to happen soon. And there's a whole lot of history, either between you and this person or history that the two of you have with other people that might just be a factor in the success of this new beginning, because there is a new beginning. All right. Let's get you messages from your person. So, Spirit, my intentions are being set that these are messages for my viewer from the person on their heart and mind in the month of June. Thank you. One pass through the deck. Okay. Okay, so here comes my disclaimer. When I do messages, this is a collective reading. And so some of these messages are going to really hit you and you're going to be like, yeah, that feels like what my person would say to me. And some of them are going to be way out in left field and you're going to be like, huh? And that's because you are not the only person I am reading for. So you have to take what resonates and leave what doesn't for other viewers, okay? You have to have discernment when it comes to messages. So we have, I just want you all the time. We have love me. I'm sorry. See, some of you, this is somebody returning. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. And if you're a cross watcher, I feel like this could be that. Or the queen could have left. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I'm obsessed with your body. That's devil energy. I just wish things were different. Do you think about me too? This love scares me. Will you choose me? That's at 4 of Cups. My life started when I met you. I'm a very jealous person and your family won't like me. Again, whatever hits home is yours. If it doesn't hit you, then it's not yours. Messages for my viewer from their person. Wow, that was a chunk. Okay. You and I were too young. I do get this feeling that this could be somebody from your past where there was a breakup or a abandonment or something. And it doesn't have to be for everybody. Again, take what resonates. It's time for me to heal now. I wish I had treated you better. I left when I saw you with someone, and we both know I am not the one for you. This may be a cross-watcher's spread right here, because I'm going to tell you right now, the masculine I was reading for does not have any doubts about what they want, and they're going to push this forward. They're willing to take their time and prove themselves, but they are definitely King of Wands, you know, decisive action. This person knows what they want. And so this could be a cross watcher, or this could be fears that they hold, but it's not going to hold them back. I can tell you right now, even if they don't think that you're right for them, or, you know, this could be that 5 of Pentacles that, you know, I don't feel worthy. And if there was other people in the situation, I don't resonate with that. I don't think that was part. Listen, take what resonates. When you get to this part of the reading, it's very subjective. All right, let's move on to get you some advice and draw a timing card. All right, advice from my viewer, please. Get up, get on up. I don't know why that song just came into my head. Get up, get on up. It's almost like somebody in this situation is really being pushed by spirit to get up and get moving. All right, advice. Determination, get on up. Get up, get on up. Advice from my viewer. That's it. Strength and determination. That's all you get from this deck, Spirit says. Now let's get you one from this one. Nope, Spirit says this one. The little voice is in my head. All right. Oh, I got my deck upside down. Perseverance, determination, and strength. Come on. If that's not clear, I don't know what is. One more, Spirit. Teaching and learning. Yes, this is a very spiritual connection. This might have something to do with music. Maybe you get messages through music. Maybe you're both musical. I don't know, but I saw the music card. One more. Intuition. Geez, my whole deck must be messed up. Because some are upside down and some are not. Intuition. You already know. It's like you already know. There's a very strong bond either coming in or returning. And your biggest advice is be strong, persevere, push through, be determined. Let's get you a timing card. Trust your intuition. No, Spirit wants one of these. Okay, fine. More advice for my viewer. Mystery, Scorpio energy. Enter into the unknown and dare to do things that scare you. Playfulness, approach life with humor and joy. Don't take it too seriously. Yin and yang, there's that twin flame energy. The key to growth is being able to balance both the light and the dark. So, okay, for my twinsies, this isn't going to be for everybody, but I do believe with the Emperor and Empress and all the awakening cards that this is going to hit home for somebody watching. You know, this is about it's about doing the healing and then approaching the unknown new like a child, playfully. You know, clearing out all the drama and all the regret. All right, a timing card. Remember, time is not real. Everything is about alignment. Everything's happening in the now moment on many different timelines and dimensions. And so whatever timing card comes out, you have the creative ability to change. But we're going to see what Spirit says. Ah, there we go. Your choice. What did I just say? I felt called to say, you have the ability to make it happen anytime you want. You are running the show and you get to decide. Power, authority, and status. I am a powerful, conscious creator. And, you know, it's going to happen when you have done the healing, when you get to the vibrational match of the union. So this is a very healing journey, because I'm seeing the star and the crown chakra. This is a very spiritual healing journey for all of you, whether you're a twin flame or not. This is about healing the past so that you can attract a divine counterpart, your perfect match. Or this is your perfect match coming back after a traumatic ending that has been being healed. All right. I love you guys. I hope this resonated. I have to go get ready. I got to go to the bank before it closes. And I will see you on the other side. Namaste.